Hi, my name is Lee Lake, and I've been on a lot of different boards throughout this community for several years. And I was fortunate enough to be asked to be on a board called the Kinship board. And I'm very excited about this board. There's so much that it can offer to the children in the community. And for me, it's a learning experience to learn about this board, and I thought for you as the community as well to just get you a little bit more on board of what it is about. So I have with me Cookie Nelson, and she is the director of the Kinship board here in Fergus Falls. Hi, Cookie.
Thank you. It's good to be here, Lee.
We're just going to ask just a few basic questions just so you can let the audience know what kinship is all about. First of all, what does kinship mean?
Actually, kinship is a term that was used back in 1954 when the National Kinship Program Historical Overview got going.
Okay.
And the kinship was a term that they used in their church for the men, their leadership men in the church. That's the best that I can come up with.
Interesting. Because in the past, it's kind of been known as like the Big Brother, Big Sister program.
It's similar.
Similar to that.
Similar, but not the same.
Okay. So what does it mean? What all does the program do? I know that you kind of match up kids with adults. So what does this all entail? Like they're called mentors, the adults, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then they will hang out with the kids. Does
Yes.
it cost them anything to be a mentor?
Actually, the cost is very minimal. The average cost for mentoring a child, actually in the program, used to be between $1,000 and $1,500. But because of the fact that we are dealing with a satellite office in Fergus Falls and we minimized our expenses, we can get by with less than $600 a year.
Okay, and it doesn't cost the mentor $600 a year.
No, it costs the mentor very little. What the mentor decides to put into his financial added what he wants, that's his business. But we do not encourage to spend a lot. We more or less, we're looking for quantity, not quality of financial things for the child.
Okay.
We're looking more for activities that you can gain self-esteem, have a friend, someone you can talk to, more along those lines.
And it's males and females for adults and for the children also?
Yes, it is. It's males and females, but at this time, females can be matched up with a male or a female.
Okay.
A male, we are allowing them just to be with a male child.
Okay. So what are the ages of this program for kids that can be mentored?
Our ages in our group are ages from 5 to 15.
Okay.
We do not it can go up to 18, but that depends on how everything's going along in the program with that child and his mentor.
Okay. So how do you hear about the kids? How are they referred to the program?
We have several ways of being made a referral. It's through churches,
Okay.
clergy,
Right.
social services,
Okay.
child protection. Anyone can make a referral.
Okay.
You yourself can make a referral if you felt the need.
Okay. And how do we do that?
You do that there's a couple different ways you can do that. You can, first of all, you have to get on our website. That's the
Okay.
easiest thing to do. And our website for Kinship out of Perm is kinship@perm.com. And that gives you our website, and you go in and we have a drop box with the forms in it.
Okay.
One of the first things that have to be done is that everybody's got to go through a background check.
Good. That's
And
very
when
good.
the background check comes back in, there's an application process that has to be fulfilled. That needs to come into our office. And then what we try to do is we try to match that particular mentor up with a
Okay.
child that would meet his needs, and they would meet each other's needs, likes and dislikes.
Okay. And then we could probably also put that web address up on the screen here too so people can see it.
Yes, that would be great.
Okay. Now, can you sponsor the program without, maybe somebody doesn't want to become a mentor, but they firmly believe in this program and they want to help out. Can they sponsor
Absolutely,
this? Okay.
absolutely. There's basically 3 ways to do that. We have 2 that are set up through our office, and one of them, it's called a lead sponsorship, and that's $25 or more per month.
Okay.
A lead sponsor for a member is the only sponsor for that mentor or child. Okay?
Okay.
The other one is a guide sponsorship, and that's $10 or more per month. And
Okay.
basically, that supports the child in the group and what activities and that take care of for that particular child.
Okay. And who can sponsor?
Anyone can sponsor.
Okay.
It can be a group, it can be an individual, it can be a whole entire organization if
Okay.
they want to. There's
Okay.
no limitations.
Okay. Or like a workplace? Some
Absolutely.
workplace places
Absolutely.
can do it. Okay. So when you get money, how are all the funds used?
Basically, we have the funds are used in 3 different areas. Programs are 85%. We're hoping to have a good result from our March 17th Bunco fundraiser. And with that, 85% of that money will go back into programs for children. Because right now, as you know, as being on my advisory board, and we're very thankful for that, by the way, that we are trying to expand our program just
Right.
a little bit by having more activities for the children in our area. And we can't do that without the funding right now.
Right. Right. And we will talk about that.
Excuse me, and then management is 10%.
Okay.
And the actual fundraising part is only 5%. Although at this time I feel like it's more.
Right. Right. Well, to get a new program started, it's always like there's cost.
That's very true, Lee. That's very true. Although this program isn't new, I'm finding out that there are a lot of people in our community who do not know what Kinship is. So my goal is to get the word out there that we really are seriously trying to keep this program alive, because I really believe in it like you do, because I think the youth in our community would benefit.
Exactly. Exactly. There's nothing worse than having a youth say that they're bored, that there's nothing to do, and if it's parents that are too busy to do stuff with their own child, and to get them hooked up with somebody to go on out and do some healthy type of things.
Very true, and a lot of them just don't have the resource or the financial means to do these things.
Correct. So is there a training? If you wanted to become a mentor, is there a training?
Yes, there is. It's a rather extensive training, but I think it's very necessary. When you get to that point where there's training, you come in and we sit down on a one-to-one, and there's maybe, it's approximately 2.5 to 3 hours training for the first session.
Okay.
And then what we do is we go over and we teach you how to discuss certain things with children. If there's issues coming up, there's concerns, or if there's anything that you as a mentor have in your head that you want to ask me, those questions are all normal, and we go through them. We have a very extensive, comprehensive policy, guides, and procedures that we follow. Very strict.
Okay. So what are some of the activities that a mentor would do?
They can be, it can be as simple as playing a card game, baking cookies, going for a walk, catching butterflies if you're up to it, helping in the garden. It doesn't have to be anything extraordinary. It's what you're getting from that child and what the child is getting from you.
Right, right. And you can do things, I suppose, like going fishing or something like
Absolutely.
that. Absolutely. Hiking around
Absolutely.
the area.
And we're trying to establish, as you know, trying to get more group activities going so that hopefully we will get men who will be wanting to be mentors. And if we have a group setting set up, I think it's more viable for a male to want to do it in a group.
Correct. Yep. Yep. Sounds like it would be fun, though. A lot of fun. Well, you mentioned the Bunco party, and I will hold this up here, and we will put that on the screen as well. And Bunco is a dice game.
Yes.
For you who have not played it before, my first experience was playing Bunco for this Kinship fundraiser, which will be on March 17th at the spot. And there's all kinds of goodies to munch on throughout the night and everything, but Bunco is a fun game to play with dice.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. I've never played Bunco before. I actually got it confused with bunker in World War II, so I have got set straight on that issue.
Right, right. And if people would like to attend this, it's $15 a ticket to go.
Yes, it is.
And if they would like to purchase a ticket ahead of time, they can certainly call you, notify you. There will be some tickets sold at the door, but no guarantee.
No guarantee. We have a limited amount of tickets. The tickets are being sold at the spot. They're being sold at the market in Fergus Falls and at a repurposed Inspirations on Fir Avenue. And we also right now are still looking for sponsors.
Okay.
And in order to be a sponsor, we're asking for $100 donation. And with that donation, there comes a little bit of perks with that. We will recognize you at the table that night. The game tables, we will advertise it through our Facebook. United Way has said that they would help us do some advertising with their new Get Connected setup that they have through United Way.
Right.
So I'm looking forward to it. It's my first opportunity to have this fundraising, and I'm hoping for the very best, and we're certainly looking for sponsors.
Yep. It's going to be a fun night. So hopefully people in the community can join us. And you, as being a new director to this, they can come and meet you if they don't know you already and just have some fun and learn more about the program. So we will post the number as well. If people do have any questions about the Kinship program, is there a local number that they can call?
Yes, absolutely. I'm in my office Monday through Wednesdays, 9 to 3 o'clock. I'm actually, my number is 218-998-9005. And I take phone calls up till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I'm always open and willing to talk to anyone who wants to talk to me about mentoring, Bunco, or anything else.
Okay. Well, thank you, Cookie. This was fun, and thank you for inviting me to be on your board.
No, thank you very much. I worked with you practically all my life. And I continue to just honor our friendship. And I'm very thankful that you are on our board.
Yeah, thank you. And thank you to the community, and we hope to see you at our Bunco party and perhaps being a mentor for the Kinship
Spread the word,
program.
if nothing else. Spread the word that we're looking for mentors, because we have youth in our community that need mentors.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you very much.